Oh, brother, what? Like scrap.
Oh, that was stupid. That was dumb. What's up, guys? Stocky again. Let's talk about mindset real quick. Now, Stocky's take, short and sweet, to the point. This is how it is. Let's do it. Number one, your mindset, the way you think consciously, unconsciously, subconsciously. That's your actions. That's what you say. That's your words. That's your actions. That's your physicalities. That's how you dress. That's how you walk. That's how you talk. That's how you do everything. You know where it comes from? First 0 to 10 years of your life. It's what you see. It's what you hear. It's what you're watching. It's the habits and stuff that you're mimicking. Because as a child, you don't know anything. You're mimicking what you see. You're mimicking what you hear. For me, I watched a whole lot of Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Samurai Pizza Cats, Jet Li movies, Jackie Chan movies, Bruce Lee movies, and look at me. I'm obsessed with martial arts. Jeez, go figure. I wonder why. Anywho, point being that when you're growing up, you're coming up in your age, your habits and stuff come off of several locations. When you're 0 to 8 to 10 years old, it's coming off from several locations. It's your parents, the type of people they are, what they allow or what they don't allow, what they show you or what they do or display in front of you in terms of verbal words or their actions, how they treat one another. You may think that the child don't know nothing, but you keep doing that day after day after day for years on end until 8 to 10 years of your first 8 to 10 years of your life. That becomes ingrained in your head subconsciously. See, people don't know that. But when you come up to my age and you start to figure out that you're hurting people that you say you care about, and why are you whiplashing them, why are you getting physical, why are you doing this, why are you doing that? Not to say that I've done that, I'm just naming examples. Naming examples. But point is, though, that when you start to question yourself, you start to realize, wow, a lot of this stuff came from my upbringing, what I was watching on TV and in the movies, what I seen and what I heard, you know, in my household, what I was being taught at school, and what was being reinforced at home in terms of this is how you treat people, this is how you talk to them, this is how you walk, this is how you dress. Because your parents dressed you when you was a kid. True or not true? That's how it is. They dress you as a kid. They correct you when you're doing wrong, whether they get physical or they don't. And let me tell you something, when they get physical, shoot, you come up in my age, you start getting physical, even though you know right from wrong. That's the crazy part about it. Case in point being, short and sweet, of course, that we gotta question ourselves. We gotta get to know ourselves, because the way that we get brought up that way, yeah, that's history. That's the point I'm trying to make here. Is that's history. You can't change that. But what you can do with history, like in class, when you're in high school, when you're in college, the history book, you read it so you can see what has happened in the past to prevent what's gonna go on in the future. If you're not trying to learn from the past, you ain't gonna prevent nothing in the future. That's the funny thing about it. You see, if you study yourself, you start to ask questions. When you start to connect dots, you start to realize that it all came a lot of times from your childhood, your upbringing, the way people treated you, which led to you being a shy guy because, man, women started to whiplash you and treat you like crap. I'm not saying that's me once again. No, I'm not saying that's me once again, but nah, really, that's not me once again. Maybe. But point is being that when you start to ask yourself questions, you start to realize that this is who I am as a human being. Certain things, yeah, that's fine. We can keep that. Oh, yeah, we can keep that. You know, people appreciate that. Other things, it's kind of like, wow, that's not appreciated. Bro, you got to stop that. Come on now. You're disrespecting people. You're being inconsiderate. You're thinking that you run the streets, but the city and county runs the streets. Huh. You know, that's how it is. We don't live forever. If we say stuff that we apparently mean, we got to stand by our word as men and women. You know, if this is family, if this is bros, if this is this and that, look at the track record. If that track record is displaying something that you don't like, and you're catching yourself saying words that are going against the track record, one, you're probably starting to make a change in your life. Hopefully you can stick to it. Two, you're doing lip service, man, and geez, that's terrible. You actually don't care. But case in point being that, ask yourself questions, the mindset, realize and wonder and question where all this stuff is coming from, why you punch holes in walls when you get angry, why you drive recklessly and you binge drink, why you smoke so much. Why? It starts somewhere. Start anywhere. Figure yourself out. That way, when you start to realize who you are, you can offer yourself more effectively to other people in the relationships you currently have. But Sadaki is saying that you gotta study yourself. Just ask yourself questions. You know, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. You know, we don't live forever, and yeah, 25 years is a long time. So don't think that me being 25 is not a long time, because then you should do a crime. that causes you to go to prison for 25 years. And then I'll show up and ask you, oh, is 25 years sentence a long time? And then you'll be like, hell yeah, dude, that's like a quarter of my life. That's like half my life right there. And I'll be like, exactly. It's half your life right there. That's a long time. But Sadaki is saying that I will catch you guys later. So please do some research, do some studying, look into the past, figure out more about yourself, and hopefully, just maybe, you can offer you guys selves more better in relationships to come and correct what has already happened in the past with the current ones that you have. And I will catch you guys later. So stay funky, brass monkeys. Stay chill, kimosabis, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Shoots.
โหแปลว่า